Greta Thunberg did speak with Congress on Earth Day. And as is her way, she kept it real. And so we've got a couple different excerpts from that we want to show you. Here's some of her opening remarks.
I don't represent any financial or political interests. I'm not a lobbyist, so I can't negotiate, make deals, or compromise. I have nothing to offer you, nor am I a scientist. All I can do is to urge you to listen to and act on the science and to use your common sense. And I'm not even going to explain why we need to make real drastic changes and dramatically lower our emissions in line with the overall current best available science. It is the year 2021. The fact that we are still having this discussion, and even more that we are still subsidizing fossil fuels directly or indirectly using taxpayer money, is a disgrace. It is a clear proof that we have not understood the climate emergency at all.
You know, I wish sometimes that I could really get into her head and get a good idea of how optimistic or pessimistic she is, because we talk about climate a good bit, but if you're just constantly dwelling in it and talking with these world leaders and having them try to co-opt you constantly with their promises and their numbers and their projections, which we'll get to, like after a few years of dealing with that, I don't know how you could be particularly optimistic, but I don't know. What did you think about her remarks?
You've got to be optimistic. I think they're great remarks. And it's hilarious that all these people that are they're religious. Like if she was saying anything other than like protect the earth, they would be like, this is the Messiah. Like there's such a grace, collectedness that I never had as a child that she possesses that really does.
We don't have it now.
Thank you, John. That really communicates all of the things that keep us together. Is that better, John? Do you want me to do a Greta Thunberg? All we've been doing is
we
just
like your Boris Johnson.
Other.
I do like your Boris Johnson. Francesca's got the best Greta Thunberg, and then Kate McKinnon. But yeah, no, I like the comments. Obviously, what we heard there, I've heard from her quite often. By the way, I didn't say that he didn't have the grace. I said we didn't have the grace. But anyway, I've insulted myself in comparison to Greta Thunberg many times over the years. But anyway, I do want to talk about the fact that she was speaking to Congress on the same day that Biden had put forward his new heightened emissions reduction standards for the next couple of decades. And so what does she think about those sorts of promises? And I'm sure she's not directly responding to Biden, but Biden is a politician the same way that the European politicians she often spars with are. So here's what she has to say.
If you compare the current so-called climate policies to the overall current best available science, you clearly see that there's a huge gap. The gap between what we are doing and what actually needs to be done in order to stay below the 1.5 degrees Celsius target is widening by the second. And it may seem like we are asking for a lot. And you will, of course, say that we are naive. And that's fine. But at least we are not so naive that we believe things will be solved through countries and companies making vague, distant, insufficient targets without any real pressure from the media and the general public.
Yeah, well, we tried to throw up some pressure against Biden. We talked about those emissions reduction standards being raised on both the Young Turks as well as on our Earth Day special yesterday. And it's certainly better than not having them as an aspirational goal, which is what we would have if Trump was still president, but he can't do it unilaterally, at least not in the way that he's pursuing it right now. There is a lot of time for the Senate to get involved and wreck the entire thing, as well as future presidents. Like I doubt a President Carlson is gonna feel like emissions reductions should be one of our national priorities. So I think her pessimism about that, rather than like, here's something we've just done, this massive thing. We did it, we already gave the money. It's constantly 2030, 2035, 2050, that sort of thing. Those things are important, but it seems all too often that that's all we really get.
Yeah, this is one of the most frustratingly difficult things to motivate political figures to do, because it is so obvious that it needs to be done. everybody who takes their time to like, figure out the problem knows what the solutions are, and the stakes are so high. That is all the recipe for getting things done theoretically. But the politicization of it, combined with the fact that it's this looming thing in a non-specific future, we are the metaphor exists of the frog getting boiled in water slowly and not really freaking out along the way. Like that's the problem we're in, and that's what makes it even more frustrating because we have like this whole metaphor for when this kind of thing happens to describe stuff that is so frustratingly avoidable, but we just don't act. And I hope that the tide of political discourse is turning in such a way where folks on the right, frankly, have been exposed as not such non-serious people that we can say, all right, can we agree that the folks on the right who are fighting against this are just engaging in theater? So we're gonna go ahead and make the changes that need to be made.
I mean, in theory, we could if you didn't have a critical mass of Democratic senators that are also engaged in a form of political theater, pretending to care about things like workers and stuff like that, but stopping the actual systemic change necessary to protect them, to improve their lot in life. Yeah, I agree.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.